American National is proud to support No Ceiling, helping to tell the stories of professional women. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Brandy.
Thank you so much for having me, Christine. I really do enjoy being around you.
Everyone knows you, of course, as the CEO of Boys and Girls Club. You took this position last year in April.
Yes.
And congrats on that.
Thank you.
I want to go back further because, you know, what I think is really incredible about your story is that I don't know that anyone, if they were betting on your life, would imagine you'd be a CEO. I mean, because of the struggles that you experienced as a kid, and the fact that you were one of the kids that would have been served by the mission that you lead now. Yeah. Tell me first about the circumstances in which you grew up, because you moved a lot and you were really poor.
Yes.
So, I mean, let's just, bring me back to that time. Tell me about it.
Yeah. And first, you said, I think there were a lot of people who would not expect me to be a CEO right now, and I am constantly one of those people. Mm-hmm. I really do look at my life now, and I think, how on earth did I get here? And I think going through this process with you and talking about my story and my life, I think is very important for me, because while a lot of it is dark and a lot of it is incredibly unfortunate, I truly believe it is has given me the passion and the skill set necessary to fight for and to serve kids today. So I moved around a lot. I was born in Florida. My mom then moved to Connecticut. I was an infant. I attended 13 different schools before I moved here in 1999 for my 8th grade year. And, a lot of people ask, oh, was your dad in the military? Like, why did you move around so much? And honestly, no. My mom has been married several times, and each one of those marriages led us to a different state, city, school, etc. So the majority of my younger childhood was in Connecticut, but a number of different schools there. I then moved to West Virginia, back to Connecticut, then to Ohio, then to Springfield. Mm-hmm. And my family moved when I graduated high school. I went to Hillcrest High School, graduated, and at 18, something about this city it was the first place I was able to call home, and I really wanted to stay here. And at 18, I made the decision, and honestly, when I think back on it, it's kind of like, how did I do that at 18 years old? But I decided to stay here, go to Drury. My family moved to Texas, and I just, moved around a lot. We're incredibly, incredibly poor. A lot of unfortunate things happened with a lot of those people that my mom was married to, and just a lot of darkness in my life, which is not something I really embraced until I became much older or really talked about. I kind of just acted like it didn't exist and that I was living a different life outside of who I was as a child.
From SBJ Podcasts, I'm Christine Temple, and this is No Ceiling, a show that goes in depth with local women, sharing their journey to the top of their professions and the challenges and triumphs they faced along the way. They're rewriting the script on success, and there's no ceiling.